to another video. We are back again, and today, well, I'm headed to a car meet with my beautiful daughter right there. Look at her driving. Is that weird? Those of you who've been following me for a long time remember when she was little and in the videos, and now there she is, just driving her Supra. Radio blaring, I'm sure. Isn't she adorable? I love that kid. Wife decided to stay home this morning because she had a few cocktails by the pool until last night with her friends, and that was video worthy. Unfortunately, I didn't get it, and she's not getting behind the wheel this morning. Want me to make you a drink?
No.
How you feeling today?
I feel fine.
Yeah? And we've got another friend behind us, Alex, who was driving yesterday. You saw my Instagram post. By the way, follow me on Instagram. Post a lot of stuff there that probably gives you a little insight of videos coming up. Also, when I post new videos, in case YouTube is punishing me with the algorithm and not notifying you. There she goes. That car. That pink is crazy. Anyways, today's video is going to be about the 10 things that I'm going to do to my Swinger, because I've always done this video pretty much with every car except my last one. I think I did this video. So what's hard is this being a special edition. I don't want to change it too much. What is she doing? What are you doing?
Letting you in front of me.
Oh, okay. So the 10 things that I'm going to do this car, because special edition kind of ratchets up the do not screw with the car rule. Here she comes. And there's Alex in the Beamer. Here she comes. There she is. Watch. Here, wave at everybody. Alright. So.
Wait.
No, wave.
Okay, I'm waiting. I'm like, what's happening? Sorry, I waved.
Alright, so you don't want to do too much to this car and take away the special edition-ness, if you will. But I put together 10 things that I want to do to it that I think will kind of maintain the theme of the car, not mess with it, but at the very least make it cooler, and also some functionality with some stuff. But I also want you all to comment on what you think I should do, if there's anything else that I'm forgetting, because most certainly there probably is. But I'll start with what's not on the list, because I don't think I can get this yet. But the first thing I would do, if it was available, is Direct Connection ever going to allow us to buy some performance mods for these cars? That would be under warranty, because I do not want to screw the warranty on this car, especially if I have to sell it to somebody else. While I might be able to take a hit on some repairs, I don't want to pass that on to somebody else. So I wish they would come out with the performance mods. Maybe they have, maybe they, I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below if they have. But as soon as that would become available, where I can get this thing a little bit more horsepower, which I believe it's awesome the way it is. Just a little bit more horsepower would make it perfect. I would do it in a heartbeat, and I don't care what it would cost. It would be worth it, especially to preserve the warranty. So that's certainly on the list.
The girl in the Ford Explorer is texting.
Alright, and there's a cop or something coming up along the side of you, so just be careful.
I see him.
Alright, it's not a cop.
Perfect.
Alright, so yeah, it's on the list, but it's not one of the 10. It's something I would love to do, but let's talk about these real quick. So, number one is obviously the window tinting. A lot of you asked me from the last video, what percent of tint do I put on my cars, because it always seems so dark, and it is. I go with, I think it's 5% limo tint. I just walk into the tint guy, and I say, give me the darkest stuff you got. And a lot of you are worried about getting pulled over and getting screwed with by cops, and yes, it happens maybe once a year I'll get pulled over, but really, if you're not doing anything stupid, the cops aren't messing with you, especially in California, because it gets so damn hot out here that it's not like, if they pull you over for that, they're looking for something else. That's pretty much the rule of thumb, and it gives them excuse. And they also will get you for no front license plate. I don't have that either. So Bottom line is, I like having dark windows, and yeah, it's a little harder to see at night, but you know what? In the summertime, out here in California, especially, I go to the desert a lot, Palm Springs, Palm Desert, Indian Wells, and it's hot. We like going there in the summertime, and I'm talking 115 plus, and these blacked out windows are perfect at keeping the heat out. Plus, I don't like people staring at me. I drive the brightest car in the world, and I feel like I'm in a fishbowl if the windows aren't tinted. I do think the car looks pretty damn good without the window tint, but I need that coverage and I need that privacy, because sometimes, and I know you're going to hate me for this, but yeah, I might, and I shouldn't, have a McDonald's breakfast burrito sticking out of my mouth while I'm driving, and it's nothing worse than people seeing me do that. So these windows, I'm kidding, but definitely, no, I'm not, block me in from all the outside world, and I really like it. Plus, I can park in a parking lot, do my calls, and people don't even know I'm in the car doing my calls when I'm out working. So the blacked out windows are great. So that's number one. Number two, ceramic coating the exterior. I'm going to have SoCal Tint, SCT Motorsports, who did the wrap on my wife's incredible Land Rover. Go check out that video. It's hilarious, surprising her when she saw that thing. But they're going to ceramic coat this thing, and because it's not black, I'm not as worried about getting it to them like the first day I have the car and having to do paint correction. So I'll get it to them this week, and we'll get this thing ceramic coated. Number three, I'm going to use next gen ceramic coat on the interior. You all know that I was working on a sponsorship with them, and really I only did one little plug for them, but I use their stuff all the time, and Michael, the owner, is an amazing guy, so I really believe in the product. It's the thought and science he puts in behind the quality of his products at Next Gen are incredible and worth using. If you use Motivator 10 as a code at getnextgen.com, you'll get 10% off. I never mention it to you guys. I get nothing for it. You get 10% off. If enough of you buy it, maybe he'll sponsor the channel at some point. And really, what I really want is him to sponsor my daughter. So that would be cool. Help get her little business going, which we'll be uploading a bunch of videos to her channel really soon as well. So I'm gonna ceramic the interior, and that basically is the leather and the plastic to really make sure that it's protected. Now, when you get in and out of these cars, it's almost impossible not to push the door open with your foot sometimes. So protecting the plastic on the doors and the leather, I think, is really important. And as cheap as the stuff is, like $22 for a bottle, and it'll take you an hour to do it, why not do it and make your interior last longer and look better? So I'm going to do that. Number four, the hood pins are coming. The hood pins are coming. Max is hooking me up. I'm going to get the hood pins put in. And some of you were like, where's the hood pins? Basically insinuating maybe this isn't even a swinger. And, I got hosed or something. No. As I mentioned in one of my videos, all these special edition cars, it seems like they're just different specs. Even though they're special edition, some came with some things, some didn't. And some swingers came with the hood pins, which I really wanted, and the one I got didn't. So I'm going to add them onto the hood, and those are going to look great. So that should be happening in the next week or so at the very most.
Got it? Or do you want me to? Oh yeah, but you got it. There you go.
Okay, there you are back there. I thought you were in front of me.
No, I was gonna be, so I slowed down. I was like, oh shoot. I was like, maybe I'll stay on with him if he doesn't make it.
I was shooting a video and a little distracted.
I assume so. That's why I said, Daddy, we're getting off.
All right, we're good. All right, number five, and this may trigger a few of you, but I'm not doing another $3,000 exhaust on this thing because I don't think I'll keep it long enough. So I'm just gonna cut the mufflers off. I have loved the muffler delete on these cars, especially the Scat Packs. It has been great. Hell, all of them, even my Hellcats, I've loved them for like $150. And the car sounds amazing, especially with this manual and able to really control a lot of the sounds by shifting. It's going to be awesome. So I'll get that done hopefully this week, and that's easily reversible. And if I get nailed by the cops with a state ref or something, it's literally $150 to put them back on. So it's not a big deal versus spending a ton of money on a really nice, great exhaust only to keep the car for 4 months, 5 months. Hopefully I'll keep this thing a lot longer. I've been loving this car, so I don't know if I'll have the guts to sell it. But if I do, I don't want to have that giant exhaust on there. So a muffler delete is definitely... Yeah, we're not far. If we went straight for about 40 minutes, we can go see them. All right, filming, shifting, talking. Yep, I am a menace to society, folks. Next one, number 6, painting the calipers green to match the car. Now, is that taken away from the Swinger package? I don't think so. I think it'll just look awesome, and it's easily reversible. So that's easily reversible, so what the hell. I have a great connection to get those done through the dealership, actually, so it'll be done right, and it'll still say Brembo on them, and they'll look great. So that's number 6. Now, number 7, one of my favorite, but an enormous pain in the ass, but I want to do it. I did it on my red eye. If you go back and watch that video, seatbeltplanet.com, not a sponsor, and I'm not in first gear, seatbeltplanet.com will change out your seatbelts. So you got to take out the whole assemblies, not drive your cars for about 4 days, 5 days, and then they will change the seatbelts to any color you want. And they have basically a neon green that matches Sublime. So how cool would that be with the seatbelts to be green to match the car? I think it's just a subtle, nice touch. It'll go with the stitching in the dash. I'm going to do that. So that is a pain in the neck, but I've done it before. It's a little bit of work, but I'll get that done as well. Number 8, Barton shifter. So a lot of you have recommended that I do the Barton shifter, and I would like to find one in green, and I will do that, and I will do a video on that, so stay tuned. And then number 9, there's a shaker scoop riser that one of the subscribers graciously sent me a while ago when I bought that last one, and I sent it back to him because I got rid of the car. But he's going to send it to me again. If he doesn't, I'm going to buy one where it just lifts up the riser just a little bit to where you can see that thing shake even better, and it gives a little bit more aggressive look. And then number 10, I'm throwing the dash cam in. Of course I'm throwing the dash cam in through Viofo, and that'll get installed, and I'll do another video on that and how to do it in the Challenger, the best way to make it work great. So we are here. So with that, everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's video. We are at the car meet for Lethal Culture, my daughter's favorite car meets, and we're gonna get parked here. So I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, like, subscribe, comment, be respectful. Let me know what else I should do this thing. Of course, tasteful, preserving the beautiful Swinger package, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
I should have washed my car.
That's filthy. You've gotten so good at backing in though now.
Right, but that's only because I can't park forwards. I have PTSD from my splitter.
Oh yeah, you're a splitter killer.
Literally, I think that's the last time I ever parked forwards. I haven't. I
You've
have
been
not.
scared. Well, you saved me a lot of money.
I have to fix my makeup. See, they're all like getting to know us.
Yep.
I almost hit that guy because he was walking in front of me.
Yeah, don't do that.
I was gonna make it work.
Don't do that.
He's little. I would have took him out.
Look at that Z, little Z.
Say that's he.
That Z.
Oh.
No, I don't use your terminology.
I know, that thing's sick.
All right.
So let me catch up my makeup.
All right.